The man accused of filming himself spraying bug killer on Walmart produce has pled guilty to several charges. In December, Charles Smith recorded himself spraying the bug killer at a Mesa Walmart. He allegedly told investigators that he makes money filming videos of pranks. He'll be back in court on June 24th.
Somebody's birthday today. Who's gonna get a cake? Hey, my man, don't steal nothing, okay? Don't steal nothing. I heard them talking about you on the walkie-talkie, and they watching you, so don't take nothing.
Okay.
All right, cool. I'm your lifesaver. I got you. Thank you. Somebody left their underwear like right in there. Shit, bro. Like, this shit's crazy. Nah, shit, you have.
Let's talk about the egg roll. Hey.
Hello and welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for subscribing, but let's just dive straight into this absolute idiot of a guy that I'm going to cover today. So if you don't know this person is called Charles Smith, also known as social media creator Wolfie Pleaty, a TikToker who went viral last year for basically being a public nuisance. He's now pleaded guilty to 2 felony counts. One which was adding poison and harmful substances to food, and the other one which is criminal damage. Going over his content, there's nothing really amazing, just general low brain pranks inside fast food places and shopping malls. If he was making any money from TikTok, it really wouldn't have been a great deal. That is up until the last few months, when his videos have been taking off a lot more with more outrageous pranks and stunts. And maybe before he was finally arrested, he could have been making around $1,000 or so a month. I'm going to show you a short video here where he, I can't believe it, but he puts a big bag of ice into one of the fryers at Popeyes. Yeah, I mean, who in the right mind thinks doing that is a good idea? Worst case scenario, he just burns the entire building down to the ground, and then he will be looking at serious time for arson and damage to property and all sorts. Because of the food poisoning stunt though, this is what's finally got him into the trouble with the authorities. And to take some real action against him, that was the final video that immediately got him arrested by Mercer police.
Have your name and date of birth?
Charles Smith.
In an MCSO orange jumpsuit, Charles Smith, who goes by Wolfie Coletti on social media, was in court for the second time in just a few days. already arrested in Mesa over the weekend, where police say he took this can of bug and flea killer off the shelf at a Walmart and sprayed the pesticide on produce that was on sale for anyone to buy, all while filming the action himself. The 27-year-old told officers he's a self-proclaimed troll and that he makes up to $10,000 a month posting those videos on social media. The court paperwork for the latest arrest is sealed, but as part of his release conditions, the judge told Smith he is not allowed to be on any social media, and he's not allowed to set foot inside any Bosa donut shop.
Because of the food poisoning stunt, this finally got the authorities to take some real action against this clown. And that was the video that immediately got him arrested by Mercer Police in December of last year. I'm going to play it again for you now. This is where he's spraying all the food at the store. He turned himself in and admitted to the crime without any hesitation, because if you're going to record yourself committing a crime and then post it online, you haven't really got much of a defense, because you basically give the evidence of the crime straight to the judges. So you really have to be some kind of stupid to do that. But this guy is that kind of stupid. So once they had him, they then went over his past content. Because he hadn't deleted it, he'd left it there, and they were able to find further charges to put against him. Apparently, after he had sprayed the food, 10 minutes or so later on, he went back to the store with a shopping trolley. He placed all the food that he thought he had sprayed, so he may have missed some, but he got all the food that he thought he had sprayed, and he moved it into the trolley. And then he put the trolley at the back of the store. I'm not sure if he thought he was going to try and hide it, or tell the staff not to sell it, or buy it himself so no one else could have it. But if a young child of maybe 1 or 2 years old had been given the fruit, they would have put it in their mouth, and they could have been killed quite quickly by what he had sprayed in it, which was effectively cockroach spray. So it's really, really strong stuff. I mean, one thing is, if he'd been gone for around 10 minutes, that's plenty of time for a customer to come along and have picked up one of the items that he had sprayed. There's a lot there. If someone had taken that, it could have been a manslaughter charge put against him as well. But luckily, so far that we know of, no one has been harmed, apart from this guy who's effectively ruined his life, and he's now going to prison for a full year. But if I hear any more about it, I will let you know. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in another one really soon.